What's up, God family? All right, man. I came back to talk about life saves. How many times do you think that your life has been saved, or that you were super close to death? Maybe when we die, we get like a little highlight reel of all the best times, or all the closest times, not best, all the closest times that we encountered death. Maybe like the top 10 times. Man, this morning, I looked like, after rewatching the video, I went into a lane that I thought was like, I thought that there was a center lane that I could stay in until I was ready to turn. Looks like that wasn't the case, that I turned on to the lane that's coming right at me. Luckily, the guy was paying attention and slammed on his brakes and went around me. Thank you. Thank God. That was a God save. Titled the video God Save. So, and there's been tons of times that I was probably close to dying, but man, it almost makes me tear up when I'm thinking about that could have went bad. And I have a family that needs me. I have people that count on me. So, yeah, I know that you guys have probably all had tons of times where you were near-death experience. How cool would that be if we all got like a top 10 highlight reel of the times that we almost died, our top 10 nearest death experiences. Man, it's so smoky here in Northern California. I mean, there's falling ash everywhere. Look at how it looks like it's overcast. It's not overcast. That's all smoke and fire. I'm up here in El Dorado Hills. I heard there's a fire in Placerville, which is close to El Dorado Hills. It's just a little bit farther up the hill. I'm going down the hill now. Man, I guess in my old age, I just get worried, and I just have respect for everything. Man, I don't even like swimming in large bodies of water now, because I just, when I was younger, I used to try to swim across the lake, swim across the river, do crazy stuff, and now here I got my kids that I'm sure have that in their genes as well, and my older ones have seen me. Last thing I want is one of them to jump in and try to do something I would have done, and then me not be able to save them. So, yeah, I definitely teach my kids about water safety and just about safety in general. But sometimes when they do something dumb, like we were leaving church and my youngest son walked right out in front of this car, I was like, God almost just took you home. I was like, you almost just went home to heaven. But I was like, nope, he wants you here long enough to do a timeout for that. Get your little booty over here. And I said, don't ever go into cars, dude. I was like, you're lucky that we're all driving slow and it's the church parking lot, and we're all paying attention. If that was somewhere else, that could have been bad. Like I said, you almost just got sent home to your final home, or at least to your next place, to heaven. These bodies that we're in are just earthly vessels. These are just skin and bones. Our souls never die. Our souls will live forever. That just gets back to my original point. Even at 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, you've probably already had 10 almost death experiences. Man, you probably almost get at least 1 or 2 per year of your life on average. So we've probably had a bunch. That's what I'm saying. Let me get a highlight reel of the top 10 times that I was the closest to death. I'll be like, oh, dude, I remember that. I for sure thought I was dying then. Nope, because I had stuff to do. I had disciples to come get. I had other followers I needed to gather up. We have to change California. We have to change this nation. We're in like ground zero. The culture's taken over. We have to stay faithful, love Jesus, and pray for others, and let them know how awesome the good side is and the God side is by example. Lead by example. I talk a lot, but I can only say so much. It's about my actions. Okay, here's the water. Look how low it is. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's so foggy out there. Man, this is not good. We need more water. That's Folsom Lake. That's where we were just driving by. Here's the dam on the backside of it. Like, California. I honestly do. I think that we have to change the culture here first. I feel like California, a lot of places look to California. We have a lot of influence here. Fifth largest economy in the whole entire world. Man, we got to become God's state. We got to become Jesus' state. We got to rep Jesus and God every day. Hallelujah. I love you. You guys are my God family, my God sisters, and my God brothers. We should all be telling each other we're related and we're all God sisters and God brothers. And we should all treat each other like family. And I'm not talking like, oh man, I be fighting with my family. Okay, I know how he's talking about. No, not that. I'm talking about on our best days when we're loving our family. That's how we should be treating even total strangers, because we are God sisters and God brothers. We're all God's people. And it doesn't all happen at once. It takes somebody to change their life, and WWJD 24/7 365. What would Jesus do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to change the nation? Somebody's got to do it. Somebody else has got to do it. Somebody else has got to do it. You know, we grew up with a Mother Teresa and a Gandhi. Well, I heard some stuff about Mother Teresa. Who knows if it's true? But there's nobody here today that's trying to give back and be selfless like that. We all got to do it one by one. It's not just one person. Everybody you encounter, just love them. Love them first. Love them hard. Love them with all your heart. Love them like Jesus would. That's the key. Love them like Jesus would. What would Jesus do in this moment? This is your life. Every moment of every second of every day. We start forgetting that. That's why sometimes I think that when I see these holy people where they always, touch these beads that they have in their hand, and they always wear these robes and stuff. I think if you could stay in this state of mind, you could ultimately be in a good person. But I swear it's the culture when you're not talking about God for 1 second. You just might flip on some normal music, or you might just be watching a movie. Next thing you know, you might be bickering, arguing with somebody in your house. Man, it's the culture. It's the bad stuff. But every time I'm in and I'm zenning out and I'm loving Jesus, I'm never arguing with nobody. It's all about love. It seems like all the times I could go back to when I have a slip up, it's when I just encountered the culture. Well, let's change culture then, because it's too hard to hide and run from culture. Let's change culture. Let's bring Jesus back to the culture. The culture's craving it anyways. The culture's asking for it. I love you guys all, my God family. Till next time. I love you. Peace.